What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for being here. It is Thursday, September 24th of 2020. Brian here, Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective, fixed on astrology. Well, it's heavy. A lot of energy out there, a lot of cardinal energy. We're trying to go, go, go. We got this moon here, of course, in Capricorn. My pen doesn't want to write because it's on an eraser. And it's trining a lovely circle around Uranus. So this is a pretty positive aspect that we get here. You know, it's Uranus is trying to take us higher. Uranus is trying to ascend us emotionally and help us build the reality we want and to find confidence in our emotions. But it's like taking us out of this world almost to do it. You know, Uranus kind of wants you to disconnect emotionally so that you can connect to something better, to, you know, connecting with what you want to build and putting like one step in front of the other and not kind of, you know, hanging up on emotions today. So, you know, it's definitely a day to rise up, I think, and expect some electricity to come in your life, but we have to disconnect and like feel the electricity and go towards it. You know, we don't want to get stagnant, I would say, which is kind of difficult here with Mars retrograde. And of course, Mars retrograde is in opposition to Mercury coming off the square to Saturn. So there's definitely a lot we're weighing out in our mind. There's definitely a lot we want to say. I think we got to speak up for what we truly want in life right now. We got to be able to communicate that in relationships. We could get stuck balancing here. Like there's already a tug of war between our personal wants and like other people with this aspect. And you know, even with the sun in Libra, you know, we don't want to get caught weighing things out too much. Like we have to be decisive, and that's what Libra's all about. It's about getting down to the bottom of it, you know, negotiating, figuring it out, being smart, being intellectual, but then making it happen, you know. So we still have to execute. So, you know, don't forget to like execute for your long-term goals. You know, we still do have a T-square here, even though it's kind of breaking off. There's still that energy here and a lot of pressure on responsibility, on building where we want to build in life, you know, reaching our goals, setting goals. But we have to like be smart about them and be smart about the people around us, you know. And Leo here is making quincunxes left and right, quincunxing Neptune still. It's going to quincunxing the midpoint of Jupiter and Pluto. And the moon's going to come onto Pluto too. So I think there's this like big expanse of, you know, finding out the emotions that are going to transform us. We need to find like fun. We need to transform our life into, you know, having enjoyment. But we got to look within for it. And it's weird with these quincunxes. It's like we're being pulled towards making our life amazing and having fun. But at the same time, there's like a lot of things in our reality that are kind of forcing us to earn it with Capricorn, like earn it here, and like to look deep within for the power within to make things lighthearted, to not get like too stuck in building things or goals, but to like push forward, but also disconnect in a way and kind of like be lighthearted and laugh things off. And Pluto's also about to quincunx the nodes. Well, the north node, I should say, not the south. So again, this is a big opportunity that we're coming up on here, especially with, you know, the node squaring Neptune, is to look deep within and not get caught up in a fog of like transforming our reality by focusing on our relationships, with focusing on other people, but in our environment. And if they fit what we want, if they bring us value, like ultimate value, like king queen value with Leo. And there's got to be love. It is about love. And it is about seeing the beauty in love all around you and not getting like so stuck. You don't want to get stuck in cardinal energy. Cardinal energy wants to go, go, go. And the moon is going to come off early in the morning, a square to Chiron in Aries too. So emotionally, there's definitely healing going on about our identity and how we want to push forward. And are we going to step up and, you know, deal with these wounds and like move forward, or are we going to let them kind of beat us into the ground today? So it's another heavy energetic day, for sure. But the positive is to just look at Venus over there in Leo, because when Venus comes into Virgo, the goddess doesn't want to work, and Venus is getting close, entering that last decan here of Leo. So, we want to enjoy what we can right now and take what we can get and bring in as much love as we can get. And it's like, if things aren't fitting and there's not love, you're gonna know it and you're gonna feel it, and you kind of have to just be willing to see the other side and disconnect and go towards, and build from that long term. We kind of got to look long term right now. So if things aren't fitting, it's for a reason. It's because they're not part of your long term mission here. So yeah, take that gift. I think Uranus wants to take us higher today with everything that's going on, but we got to be willing to, really detach emotionally from our emotions and like look at it from a higher perspective and be like, oh, I can fix this, and then fix it from that place. But, we kind of got to take like a bird's eye view here, as like the god of the universe would do Uranus, and just kind of be like, oh, from up here, and just kind of step into that and not get too lost with Neptune making weird aspects to our love, to our relationships, to our wants and needs, and to our destiny with the nodes here. So we have to keep being curious and bridging gaps and seeing both sides, but we can't get stuck weighing things out too much. You got to push forward and like make the decisions right now. This is definitely a test, this whole Libra season. Card of the day is the 8 of Cups reversed. Yeah, I don't think we can run from our emotions anymore. We do have to feel them, but we have to be able to like look outside and be like, okay, why am I feeling this? Okay, that's why I'm going to go get back to what needs to happen and to make the reality what I want, and to, go higher and not just like run away from things. We're definitely being asked to go, and it's forcing us to look long term. So, when things get hard, we can't just run away now. We can't like look outside of ourselves. We can't just look in books for everything or for other people to fix things in our life. We kind of have to be responsible, especially with Capricorn. We have to be responsible for our emotions, for everything we're trying to achieve, and, put in the work and kind of, feel these things, but then make sure that we're not running from them. That card kind of usually wants to run away from emotions, and can't run away from some emotions. Got to feel them, deal with them, build off them, and go higher. So I hope you guys have a great day. I do wish you the best. I think there's a lot of constructive energy with these squares, where things can manifest in a weird time, but they're teaching us lessons. They're trying to take us higher. They're trying to help our souls grow and experience new things, however they manifest. So try and look at things lighthearted. And when, blocks come up, try and go up higher and see like, okay, this block came into my life. Why? And, ask the question. Libra's good at asking the question. But again, it has to like pull the trigger on the answer that feels aligned with self, with so much Aries energy too. What do you want? Where are your goals with Capricorn? And do other people fit them, or are they holding you back? And sometimes the hard call is to, get that fit situated. And, if it could be anything. It could be business. It could be friendships, family. All the above could manifest. So, take today for what it is. I think there's lessons to be learned, and I think there's a higher perspective that we're going to have to look for today in our reality to, find the confidence to build the one that we ultimately desire. And a lot of that is pointed at Venus in Leo, to just laugh and have fun and not get caught up too much in what brings us down, especially with where we want to go, and especially with, our spirituality too, with Neptune. We don't want to, in the South Node in Sag, we don't want to like get too much and just like, oh, everything's going to be okay. We still have to build. We still have to be here on Earth and make things happen for ourselves. So I love you all very much. I'll catch you tomorrow for Friday. Peace.